Alright, I thought I'd switch it up again on everyone and give them a completely different track than we've had. And I might have made it a little too hard. First of all, we're at a very, very short track. I took marbles off. They'll still generate, but in between sessions they'll get cleaned. And before the session starts, they'll get cleaned. I did that because I set the racing line to be 100% rubber, which means the racing line currently is 100% hell, because it is so slick with the rain on right now. So then you add into the fact that we are on a 1 kilometer racetrack that is flat and has very poor drainage. So it's not raining for very long. It's light rain. It's probably only 20-30 minutes of rain that has happened. But with all those conditions, it is a very dangerous, slick track. So this dark line where the rubber is, you either want to go above it or below it. Rain line is very key. This is why a lot of people say that rain is broken in iRacing, because you can just run the regular racing line, because most iRacing official races start with 0% or low. So in the rain races, it never really gets super slick unless you have a long race like Daytona where the rain comes after you've laid the rubber down. So this is going to be just a whole different challenge. It's going to be very one lane, but the track will dry up. How quick it will dry up, who knows? We don't have the sun very high. The temp's not very high.
40.267.
But we don't have a whole lot of water on track. It's just that half the track has a lot of rubber on it, and it is slick. Plus there's a lot of paint around this track as well. So but you can see the drainage. Like, we have hardly had any rain, and the insides of some of the corners are just puddles. So it's definitely going to be interesting. I think we're going to have kind of the same issue that we had at Olton, where it's just going to be really tough conditions. And trying to get a lap in qualifying, as you can see, once you get stuck behind someone a little slower than you, it's very hard to do anything about it, and hopefully we don't get involved in anything there. Okay. Alright. Just fall back in. The rain has stopped. So now we just got spray, and from this point the track will dry. But how quickly? We've got 12 minutes of practice left. I think the racing line is just going to be one of those things that is very, very difficult to run, especially here in this corner. I mean, I know I kind of just ran it, but the inside is just a massive puddle at the moment. There is a very tight line that you can take there and get a little more traction.
Still there, hold your line.
We're going to end up on a bad spot here.
Still there. Clear on the left.
And then we're
38.717.
having to swap over, try to get to the dry line. Or not the dry line, but the rain line out of the rubber. Here, there's no missing the rubber, so you gotta hope. I don't think going a little higher there is going to be helpful, so the only other option is go into the puddles, but I feel like that would completely mess you up. there's a very slick crossover point, and then once you get on the brakes there, you're in the rubber, so you just nose slide into the racing line that's rubbered up, and it's just, there's so much to this. And you got to get heat in the tires. It feels like we're starting to get some heat in the tires, but yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. This is going to be maybe the hardest one we've had yet. Because Olton, we at least got a little bit spread out. I know there was pack racing, but there was space. Here, the front of the pack is going to catch the rear of the pack very quickly. But that also means we're going to put more laps on it very quickly. More cars going over a certain corner could dry it up quicker than a larger track, which is kind of the reason why I chose this track. Just because of the laps that will be put on it. We got in the rubber line there. So there's a whole lot of factors that are going to make this slightly different than everything else.
38.0.
Man, that line. It's going to be a tough race. It's going to be a really tough race. I probably overdid it. Probably made it too tough, but you know what? We're all here for a challenge, so we got a little weird thing going on here with the rain. There's a dry bit right at this point that's not getting anything done to it, and I got trying to get out of this spot is hell. You can't see the cars coming. Now we're in the way of someone trying to do a lap. Alright, let's see if I can get a decent lap in and gain a little bit more. I think we'll possibly just go out wide here. Nope, good thing we did.
$39.051.
And we're gonna ruin someone's lap. And another, and there we go. Drove it out of harm's way. Are we gonna be able to get back on? Man, the track is just getting harder. Everyone is struggling. This might be a survival race. This might be like doing 1X's at Coda with the DQing that we did that race.
Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the course.
Like just trying to find a spot to get back on track.
Clear.
And now we have just ruined the very outside line, but I don't think that's a viable line out there. Alright, so the tires are completely cold now. Track is lightly wet. I think it'll be wet tires and kind of the management of all that. Oh my god. That line down there is just I thought the rain line was slick, but wow. Maybe if we throw enough dirt on the track, it'll soak up the rain. Somehow we've found ourselves again behind Raymond once again, so. Alright. Let's go for one. We got 6 minutes left.
42.625.
It's not quite wanting to turn out there. I need triples so I can see that wall so I know when to turn. Alright, so we're just going to half throttle it through this.
38.38.
And I think we just have to kind of slide job into that corner, slide through the slick, catch the cushion, I guess, is what we'll call it, and hope that I don't throw myself off the track. It's okay if we're on this side. Oh, never mind.
Clear.
Was going to be fine getting to the line there, but because we weren't going to need the inside line. But, yeah, well, right now we are nearly last. So, God, I don't know. We got 4 minutes left, so that's a ton of time, but it's just going to be so impossible to find space.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Guess just try to get behind faster people and hope that works out. And I can get my tires up to temp to get a little bit more grip where I need it. If you can cut that enough and then stay wide, it kind of gives you a good drive off here. Big slide into that corner. Oh my God.
38.084.
And then, yeah, you got paint up here, and it flattens out, so you just
Right side.
go for a ride of
Clear on the
screwed.
right.
We'll make brands a little bit easier to finish off the season. This one, the rubber line is just... I mean, it didn't even rain that much, but man, you have full rubbered line. That racing line is deadly. And you have to go through it. Like, you have to go through it in bits, so it's just so tricky. And then we're going to get into weird situations where you're possibly going to dry the track out enough to put rubber on the outside line, and if you're moving moisture up to it, who knows what's going to happen. I mean, it shouldn't be a whole lot, but I have no idea how chaotic it'll be. Hopefully not too much, but it's going to be very, very difficult to
38.65.
get single file before this turn, which means the inside line could have some major issues. But we got the tires warmed up. We got some free space. I don't want to push it too hard here since we are going to finally get a lap in, so I don't want to completely screw it up.
.146.
Oh, fuck. Now we're down on the rubber. Moved us up to P8. Nope. Tried something. That something did not work out very well. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to have some overheating of the wet tires later on at the end of the race.
38.064.
Lots of unknowns. Lots of debris. It's all going to get cleaned off, so at least before the start of the race. just in a bad spot here, and we're going around anyways, because the second you stop thinking about traction, you spin. Alright, well, we're near dead last. What can we do? I think we've got... Yeah, you know what? Let's... Oh, we can't drop those anymore, so never mind on that. I don't know if there's anything I can do. We're not going to worry about it. So Jacob and Billy are your top qualifier. Bryce sneaks one in right at the end. Does he get the spot? There he goes. It finally gave him the spot. Bryce pulls it off and gets pole. Not that that does a whole lot for him, but he did that right at the end. So, 36-second laps. We have got a lightly wet track, so that has not changed. We've got maybe some rubbers come off, but we're not even looking at the real track right now. Well, I mean, this is the real track, but we're not looking at the track that we're racing on right now. So, yeah, this is going to be tough. And hopefully everyone is prepared as much as they can be for it.
The estimated strength of field is 1,986. Pit road is closed right now.
So one more week of this series.
Half the field is on the grid.
And then we'll wait, get the ARCA car, and decide what we're doing with that. Haven't decided on a format or a day. Fridays are probably out. I need to open those up. So I'm thinking Sunday nights. And sorry if you're a NASCAR fan, but yeah, I record the race and come have fun doing actual racing rather than watching Next Gen Cup. I think that'll be what it is. I don't know what the format's going to be. There's obviously going to be a really high demand of people wanting in, so
waiting on the final car to grid.
I didn't even check fuel, but I don't think that's going to matter. Yeah, so once I get details, I will put it in Discord, but I'm not too concerned about finding out or coming up with something right away until the car comes out. Alright, so has the track dried out a little bit? Maybe? It kind of always does in between sessions, but I'm sure the rubber line is still hell, although it didn't really look too defined there. Oh no, it is. You can see the line there. It is still defined. We've still got quite a bit of standing water in that corner. Maybe I should have just made a rule of a single file start, but
the pace car is in.
Then this is an awkward thing because the actual start-finish line is way around the corner.
Green flag, green flag.
And that's headed right into hell, and I am sure someone is going to slide up the track. But if we get through it all, I will be amazed. Oh, Justin trying not to die on the first lap. He died on the second lap last race, but yeah, this is a scary situation. There was going to be checkups. It's a one lane. It's a stupid section of the track because all it does is single file things out rather than provide racing.
Slow car ahead. Go left. There's an incident ahead. Car right.
We're just going to go to the outside and hope because... Oh, shit. I think we might be 3 wide. Yeah. We might have been, but no idea. It's just a little graphical glitch there. Okay, feels like there's a bit more traction, but that's a good way to wreck. Fuck me.
You've got wheel damage. Looks like one of your wheels is out of alignment. You'll have
you
less
know,
grip out there.
I should know by now. Just shut the fuck up.
Let's get that fixed. You cut the course. You've got to slow down and give up.
And we got a meatball.
Car stops on the right.
Why did I say that? I should know better.
3, 2.
All right. Well,
Box is early. Be ready.
I guess we get to watch now. We don't. How the? Yeah. Good luck getting into a pit stall. I think this is going to be a lot of damage.
All the damage is repairable.
Oh yeah, 6 minutes. We're done. Okay. Well, let's go watch the race again and see what happens out there. Alright, so let's take a look up front right now. We've got Jacob way out front, Hayden, and then Billy. Billy's braking on the dry line, or not the dry line, the off the rubber line. Got quite a few people doing that. No, that's going to be annoying there. Try not to switch too much. Bryce being really risky. He's got Justin just ahead of him, so somehow Bryce has lost a lot of time at the beginning of this. Oh, Sean. Oh boy, it's not done yet. It may not be done until he decides to slow down here. Alright. So Billy is he's in the lead. He's kind of stuck here in the GR86s, but he doesn't want to drop behind him because they could eventually slow him down. Although, as this track dries, the MX-5 should get slower. We just lost a couple of people there for a second, but they are back now. And up ahead, we've got a couple of broken cars. And, well, we got the big pack coming up on them. We'll see how this goes. Oh, that is so scary there because there's so much room. And you never know which way the car is going to decide to go. And Lance going around again. Alright, so Jacob is catching the back of the field. Wow. Cut to Billy just sideways off of the curb. Let's head back here. Justin has lost a little bit of time. Christopher's gone off a bit. Alan's got to go around him. Here comes Gavin, hopefully feeling a little better, and hopefully we'll have a little better race as well. Got Carter and Brandon back here racing for 7th place. Oh, Gavin gets down into that, and he shoves across a little bit towards Christopher, and now he's got heat from behind, and they're down on the rubber, and up front, you got blinking, and a very annoying bit of section trying to switch through people. Alright, so Billy's still alive. Again, maybe I should stop saying things. That was close. He had to check up because Sean got very sideways. But he's got a massive lead, 3 3.5, 4 seconds over Bryce. Justin is losing time to Bryce. Then Alan is about 2.7 seconds behind. Gavin's dirt tracking. Looks like everyone's going to be able to miss him, and he's going to have a clean rejoin. So, just a slide, and better than my slide because he didn't hit the wall. That's going to put him back here in the battle for 6th place now. But he takes that very tight inside line, and he's going to hold on to that. Oh, we got one around. That is Christopher, it looks like. Let's head back up front, see what is happening. I guess I should just go the other way. So Justin now 4 seconds behind. We're at very lightly wet. It looks like Ryan and Sean have come together. Sean's at a awkward angle trying to get back on there. Lance goes through the rubber and goes for a spin. Alan gets around and Carter gets around. Now we got a bunch of debris all over that corner. Bryce, I believe, is closing in on Billy. 3.8. Warren is in 3rd. He's working on lap traffic now, and it's just going to be a ton of lap traffic for the rest of the race. Well, unless everyone dies. He lifts off. That gives Warren clear, and he can go try to... Stop doing that. Pace down Hayden. 2.2 seconds behind Jacob. So, not completely over. Jacob go way wide out there. Drags on a whole bunch of gravel that was out wide. And it's down to 1.3. Hayden is flying. What has he found? Still 27 minutes left in this thing. I can't believe how early I wrecked out. That was stupid. Alright, so Jacob doesn't miss the corner this time. Warren kind of maybe doing a... Well, I think he was just a little hot in, or maybe hit the rubber and slid up. Billy hits the rubber just a little bit on exit. 3.3 ahead of Bryce now. Justin has fallen back 7 seconds back right now. Sean still in 5th place. Carter's in 6th. Allen is in 4th. He's got Dakota going for a pass. They sort that out. Noah's now going to try to take advantage of that. So put them side by side through here, and it just kind of gets everyone into an awkward area. They survive though. We got Brandon back behind. Lance, we're going to watch him go through this corner without spinning. He does it. Then we got Gavin in 6th place, Christopher in 9th, going around 7th place. That is Tyler. And then behind them, Jacob. So that's the rain. It's moved out that far already.
Nearly done.
We may go out and try to do fast lap. The track is drying. It's very lightly wet now, but even fresh, wet tires may be good. But yeah, you can see they're just able to be a little more aggressive here. All right, well, I guess let's go back out. Not a whole lot to watch going on track. I just need to safely get back out on track. Turn those off. Oh. Where can we exit? Let's find a gap. Looks like we got a little bit of a gap coming up right here if we can accelerate.
Car right. Clear.
Was wrong. Now we're gonna hold up Gavin. Sorry, not my intention.
7.3.
Now I'm gonna wreck on cold tires trying to get the hell out of the way. Alright, let's just park it up
Clear on the
here.
right. Car right. The car in P2. Just set the fastest lap. 35.419. Right side.
Sorry, Warren. I'm just fucking in the way.
Right.
There's no place to hide on this track. Jesus. Alright. Am I going to have grip?
42.252.
Okay. Does feel better with 10 minutes of racing. Can even get down there.
Slow car ahead. .806.
Gavin's just in a situation where he's not racing the people, but he's getting held up and he's not getting a whole lot of help. But we got a nice gap here, so we will back off and try to go fast again. Probably would have been a fun race without the rain.
39.63.
This track is actually pretty interesting when you don't make it a slick track. Even though it's pretty basic and small. What the shit, man? Like, we had grip last time, now we got none.
.178.
Oh, well, we can go in and change tires as many times as we want. It does not matter for my position.
.358.
Fuck, almost lost it there. Then could have attacked that corner much harder. Alright, back off again. This is just going to be what we do. Go for clean air. Especially on laps that I screw up.
38.662.
Can almost use that to get a little rotation if I had any talent.
The car in P5 just set the fastest lap. 35.267.
Okay, now we know the number. they're going to be on older tires, so hopefully we can do it.
35.19.
We did it. I think that's going to be a battle for that, but we're at an advantage because we're not really in a points-paying position, so we can go back in and get a new set and try to salvage the race on points. This fastest lap pays like 3rd and a half.
35.28.
Good one. I think we're going to catch Ryan, though. Yep, we're going to back off here. And there's a traffic jam up there, so. Billy's still leading.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 35.004. Car stopped on the left. Car stopped ahead. There's an incident ahead. Go right. 39.796. The car in front gone off.
I saw that. Thank you for the update. It's a little sketchy over that transition.
35.365.
Alright, so we still got 17 minutes. I think dry tires are going to come into play. And we may as well just kind of go throw them on now and see. I think that's our play. Make sure we're not getting fuel.
Pit box in 3, 2.
Hopefully we're not a complete disaster.
Right here.
And we can make it into our stall. What do you... Okay, thank you. Alright, so I think there might be a few others out there trying it. Hopefully we don't spin and wreck someone, because that would be stupid. Our tires were... The left front was a 91%. So, yeah, there's... I think there might be some tire issues as well in this. They're just past halfway. I don't know. It's a weird one.
Go, go, go.
Hopefully people are having fun, but... Alright, we got the leaders. We got a space behind Warren. It's now a dry session. Perfect timing. That's going to create a little bit of chaos as well. Oh yeah, it's definitely a dry session. Matthew's made it. Good. I've been watching a lot of his content. I absolutely love watching the rookie Formula and V, Formula Ford and the V. It's just, I don't know, like watching someone good at it makes it look fun, and then I get in it and suck. So he's got a lot of good content and wins quite a bit. Okay. Still slick. It's that second lap. And then there is a lot of marbles up there as well. We are now in 10th place, though.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 34.977.
34.9s. Well, we have found out that being in the dirt does not allow you to set fast laps. We can come out here as long as we don't spin it. Should be slightly quicker than him.
478.
As long as I keep it out of the water.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 34.904.
Fuck that. Okay. I'm gonna stop crossing that. Because that is not fun. And I don't want to do that anymore.
36.404. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 34.741.
Sevens.
Car stopped ahead.
Stay far over here. Now it's that patch there. There's a patch of different type of surface.
35.131.
But if we keep building heat in this and the track keeps drying off, possibly I can go slightly quicker than people on old worn wet tires. That is how good I am on road. Okay, that was a little better. Well, this might be a lap.
34.653.
Go. I think that put us top right now. Jesus, I'm so bad. Alright, well, we needed to slow down anyways because we were catching these guys. Let's try to find... I think maybe the best way is just straight line across that to the corner apex.
36.733.
Nope, it's still slick on that line. At least we didn't slide back up. This fucking race. I am not a good road racer.
Cut the course.
Oh my god.
Slow down and give up that time.
Had I taken someone out with that. Okay. Well, the tires should be clearly fucked right now.
Car right.
We're the fastest car on track, so I'm gonna go ahead and just push it. Because I know I've got the grip.
913.
There's a weird thing happening right across that. I don't think it's a different surface type. I think there's like some weird weather related thing going on with the sun going down. Something's off on that because it's happening now on the other side of the wall as well. Go. Put it up as long as we don't have anything that we're running into here.
34.536. The car in P12 just set the fastest lap. 34.449.
Fuck. Oh, and we've fallen to 11th. Now we got a 4,000 I-rated road racer setting fast laps, stealing my points.
35.13.
What we got? 9.5 minutes. Maybe we just pop back in for some fresh ones. Oh wait, was it? It wasn't him. We're in 10th. Was it Raymond? Maybe it was him and we've just moved up a spot.
34.732.
It's all a matter of how much you're willing to cut into the rubber.
Just set the fastest lap. 34.271.
Okay, we're not going to get fastest lap. Oh, he's off.
The car in P9 just set the fastest lap. 33.9.
33.9. I was like, oh, maybe we'll set a good lap here and get it back. All right, let's go get another set.
Pit boxing.
We just got to assume that I was so bad early on, and we had slides and issues. So we will get another set, and here comes Matthias, you bastard. Oh well, this is why I added the big bonus for fastest lap, knowing that people leading were never going to do this with how long the pit stops take. Is to allow people like myself who screw up early to still fight for something. And yeah, I think it's worked out well. Bryce is in from second.
We're done. Get going. There's an incident behind.
So Bryce is going for some points. Oh God. I hope we're clear. Okay, we are. Back out in front of David. All right.
33.852.
Stay on.
You're in the top 10.
On our marks. Don't get greedy early. I didn't look to see what the tires were. Yeah, they're 92 on the left front. Again. Got someone out in the dirt. May have been Justin. Oh yeah, fresh tires. Fuck that transition. Well, we didn't go fast.
34.486.
We're still half a second off the fast lap, and it may have gotten quicker. We just got to find some free track. Looks like behind these two will be the best spot, so I went way too slow. Sorry. Didn't mean to go that slow.
Clear on the left.
Shit, we got Warren. Okay. That was poorly done, and again, there's nowhere to hide here.
45.736.
Try to start cutting in a little tighter. Okay, you can get in pretty tight there. I just need to clean this whole corner up.
$34.235.
Okay. Ooh. We may.
33.89.
I think we got it for now. I think we're gonna run out of room though. Yep. And I was sliding, so back off here. This is a weird race. But I'm having fun, even though I ruined my race. Ah, shit. The big hitters are on pit road, I'm pretty sure.
38.107.
Did they give themselves enough time? 3 minutes? Yeah, that's like 5 laps.
You got a slow car on the right.
Whoa, we almost grip rolled.
$34.606.
Too early. Got the big push. We don't have time to go get another set of tires, so try to cool off the left front. Get some space. Maybe block the hell out of Sean so he can't get it. Is that allowed? I mean, if I'm going quick, but just not quick enough, and he doesn't set it here, maybe?
38.497.
He's gonna get it here.
$34.186.
Unless he put on wet tires.
The car in front has gone off.
I think he gave himself, yeah, I think he either went off or he was giving himself space, which we need to do here for one final attempt. I have no idea who's going to get the bonus points. I think I have it right now, but I feel like there's too many people on fresh tires now, and I don't think I can go quicker. Oh, this is going to not be good timing here.
White flag. One more lap to go.
It's not
Right
good,
side.
not good timing.
Still
Fuck!
there, hold your line. Clear on the right.
Well, we got one chance at it here, and we got a slow start.
34.345.
Try to improve, but I don't think we're going to get it because I don't know where that improvement had come from. Okay.
Slow car ahead. Car stops on the right.
Fuck. Well, let's hope it's over with at least. Looks like Gavin had enough of that. He gets third. Shit. Did we get fast lap?
Nice run. Solid work. The car in front's gone off.
Did we get fast lap? That's all I care about. What was Sean at? 33.9. 33.894. That's not our class. I think I did. We may have done it. Oh, wow. That's why Christopher was so damn slow through there. 0% on the left front. I figured that left front was going if mine were already having that issues. Yeah, completely different than what we've done. And the track dried up, and we had a battle for fast lap. The winners of the race, we got Jacob and Billy. Hayden second, Warren third, Dakota, then John. And, yeah, Billy, Justin, Gavin, and Bryce went for that fast lap. He might have got it, but I think he threw away a lot of points. I don't know, maybe he had an issue, but we'll go see if we got fast lap info now. So, GR86. There we go. We get 17 points. I finish fourth, essentially, even after all of that. So, we are so lucky. He should have beat us easily. Sean should have beat us easily. Maybe they weren't going to the dry tire. But it did get declared dry, so I don't know. Very lucky. Very lucky, but I had to try over and over and over, and I think what we do 3-4 pit stops. So absolutely lucky on that. Billy, fast lap though goes to Bryce. He gets 19 points, which that's a fourth place finish for him. And he was in second. So I think that one didn't play out for him. I think if you're in the top 3, top 4, maybe top 3, you just got to live with it, especially if there's still a lot of cars out there. It's worth a shot. I wouldn't have expected that many MX-5s to still be going. So, yeah, but let's go take a look at the points. And no one has really switched cars, I think, so at least at the top. So we should have an accurate look at this. We got Jacob in the GR86, currently at a 126, to Sean at a 115. We got Justin at a 116 and Bryce at a 101. So he did cost himself a little bit there. Billy's closing in on him. Alan started off the season hot and has struggled in these really tough conditions. Or did he win last week? Shit, I don't remember who won last week. Gavin has went ahead of us in the MX-5. And here we are with our 12 bonus points that were very helpful. That gets us tied with Hayden. Didn't have Shane tonight, or he crashed out early and I didn't see his name. But, yeah, that was an interesting one. We got one left. We're going to Brands Indy. I'll come up with how hard I'm going to make that sometime next week. Thanks for watching.